Today is Monday, June 17, 2024, and our champion Alex Hool with $7,750 is one away from the ultimate challenge of $27,000. This is Dante Pittman, and this is Danny Lewis. Alex is the champ. Dante and Danny, you are the challengers! And now, here is the master of the challenge, Brandon Martin!
Thank you very much. And this is the challengers. As we're getting really close to getting to summer. Hopefully you guys planned your summer vacation or whatever you have in store. And we have our contestants in this one. Starting off with our returning champion, $7,750, Alex Hool. So, Alex, you're just one away from an ultimate challenge. How do you feel going into this?
Well, I'm a little bit nervous because I'm up against two really good players here, and let's see what I can do here.
Yep. And speaking of your opponents in this one, we start off with our first position, Dante Pittman.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great. How about yourself?
I'm all right.
That's good. And for those who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself real quick.
Yes, I'm Dante Pittman. I am 22 years old. I'm originally from Tallahassee, Florida. Now residing in Eugene, Oregon. Been doing online content creating for 10 years. Love my job. I am the founder and owner of the Game Show Lounge here on Discord. And yeah, we have a lot of fun here, and I'm ready to win some big money.
All right. And the other challenger in this one, we have Danny Lewis.
Hello.
Good to have you here. For those who don't know you in this one, for those who are new to the Dave 3000 Network, tell us a bit about yourself real quick.
I'm a pharmacy sales associate by day, and by night I'm a game show bootlegger, sometimes accordion player, and when I'm not doing that, I like to help out David on his YouTube channel.
All right, that is very good to hear. Best luck to everybody here, and of course, best luck for this program. And this is to start off, is our Challenger Sprint, as I will start all of you guys out with $200. And we'll be playing for 60 seconds, as each question is worth $100. You may interrupt a question, however, you must answer it right away. If you can't think of anything, we'll count that as an incorrect answer. Your $100 will be deducted. However, the other two players will have an opportunity to guess. And if they don't have an answer on that one, we move on to a different question. And basically, any question is in play. When time expires, if I'm still in the middle of a question, I can still finish it up. And one of you buzzes in. The player who ends the round with the highest score will get the first selection of the categories in that next round. However, if there is a tie, the player who gives the most recent correct answer will select first. But in this case, if basically, for example, if Alex and Dante tied, it's going to be just a one question showdown, and then one of you get the correct answer. If one of you gets it wrong, your opponent will actually get to choose the category to start off. And we'll be buzzing in the gaming room chat, just for a heads up. Just making sure. All you have to do is just type the word buzz, and we'll make sure we keep an eye on that for me in this one. And with that being said, 1 minute on the clock, and we can go through as many questions as we can. And with that being said, your time starts now. The Lone Ranger's theme is this opera's overture. Alex.
William Tell.
Correct on that one. He was the doubter among the apostles. And that's time.
Nah.
She once shot a cigarette from the mouth of the German crown prince.
Nah.
That's gonna be time. LBJ's hound dog or Darwin's ship. And that's time on that one. Alright, let's go over the ones you missed out on. He was the doubter among the apostles. St. Thomas we were looking for. She once shot a cigarette from the mouth of the German crown prince, Annie Oakley. Annie Oakley we were looking for. And then LBJ's hound dog or Darwin's ship is the Beagle. The Beagle.
Beagle.
But Alex will get in control of the categories in this first round. And speaking of categories, let's go ahead and show the categories right now. We have Founders Day, 1798, 80s cinema, mafia family ties, television, and 20th century women. And Alex, since you're in the lead and in control of the categories, go ahead and pick a category, Alex.
All right. Let's start with 80s cinema.
80s cinema, okay. And we have Michelle Pfeiffer for 150, Michael Keaton for 200, and John Cusack for 250. And everybody go ahead and lock in your wagers on the gaming room chat right now. Alright, just waiting for you, Danny, to pick a...
I'm sorry. What,
You're good.
now, what do you want me to do?
You gotta type it in the gaming room chat for the question and the wager.
Okay.
Yeah, I just mentioned your name.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. But you meant to put you put the wrong value there, but it's okay. I know what you're going for. Anyways, two of you going for the Michael Keaton question, and one goes for the John Cusack. Dante and Alex, step up to the challenge, and your question under Michael Keaton will go something like this. John Hughes wrote the screenplay for this 1983 movie starring Michael Keaton as a stay-at-home dad. Oh, Alex.
Is it Mr. Mom?
Mr. Mom is correct. You're on the break with the extra 500. Danny, go ahead and step up to the challenge under John Cusack.
Okay.
$250 on John Cusack. John Cusack was devoted to kickboxing and Ion Sky in this 1989 film.
Was it When Harry Met Sally?
Oh no, that's incorrect. Say anything we're looking for. Say anything.
Oh, wow.
So you lose 250 on that one. In the hole right now for 50. And with that, so Alex, since you got the question correct, go ahead and choose another category.
Let's go with television.
All right, television. We have Robert Clary for 150, Guy Williams 200, and Buddy Ebsen 250. Go ahead and lock in a question and the wager. Okay. All right, two of you going for the Robert Clary question, while one going for the Buddy Ebsen. Alex, stand by, and both Dante and Danny step up to the challenge under Robert Clary. With that, hands on your buzzers. And your question under Robert Clary. Robert Clary, who played Corporal LeBeau in this series, was interned in Nazi concentration camps in World War II. And that's Dante.
I believe that's MASH.
Oh, no, that's incorrect. So you'll lose 150. Danny, if you know this, or you can go ahead and pass.
He buzzed in.
Did I pass? Oh, fuck.
You already buzzed in, so you want to give a guess, or you want to...
So I'll guess. I'm going to guess and say Dragnet.
Oh, no, that's also incorrect. Actually, Hogan's Heroes. Hogan's Heroes we're looking for.
Oh.
All right, and Alex, go ahead and step up to the challenge. Your question under Buddy Ebsen. All right, this Buddy Ebsen series had a Nielsen average of 39.1 for 1963-64, the highest season rating from 1960 to today.
Was it the Beverly Hillbillies?
The Beverly Hillbillies is correct. Yep, having 250 in Europe, 750. And since you got the question correct on that one, go ahead and pick another category, Alex.
I'll take Founders Day.
Founders Day, okay. We have Juan Batista de Anza for 150, Joseph Holmes for 200, and Gertrude Robinson Smith for 250. Go ahead and lock in your the question and the wager. All right, two of you going for the Joseph Holmes question, and while one goes for the Gertrude Robinson Smith question. Dante, stand by for that as both Alex and Danny step up to the challenge under Joseph Holmes. Okay, let me go right back up. Okay, cool. There it is. All right. Hands on buzzers. Your question under Joseph Holmes, Alex and Danny. Dig deep and you'll find Joseph Holmes was the first director of the U.S. Bureau of these.
Okay.
And that is going to be time. Mines we're looking for. Mines.
Uh,
All right, Dante, step up to the challenge under Gertrude Robinson Smith. And your question under Gertrude Robinson Smith. Gertrude Robinson Smith helped found the famous symphony festival held at this Berkshire estate.
No guess.
No guess. Well, unfortunately, it's going to cost you on that one. Actually, Tanglewood. Tanglewood we're looking for.
Mm.
All right, and Alex, since it's you're still in control, go ahead and pick another category with the 3 remaining.
let's go with 20th century women.
20th century women. Okay. All right, we have Linda Finch for 150. We also got Ileana Rosley for 200, and Christy Yamaguchi for 250. Go ahead and lock in the question and the wager. And everybody's going to the Christy Yamaguchi question, where it's now doubled, and you guys are playing for $500. And speaking of that, your question under Christy Yamaguchi for $500. Hands on your buzzers, everybody. Christy Yamaguchi became the first American woman to win an Olympic gold medal in figure skating since this woman in 1976. Oh, and that's time.
No.
Dorothy Hamill. Dorothy Hamill we're looking for.
Uh,
Now we've not gotten that.
I thought it was Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No. All right, and Alex, 2 remaining categories in this.
1798.
1798. Okay. All right, we have George Bash and Matthew Flinders for 150, Samuel Taylor Coleridge for 200, and Thomas Malthus for 250. And go ahead and pick a question and the wager. All right. One of you going for the George Bash and Matthew Flinders, while 2 of you going for the Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So both Dante and Danny stand by. As Alex, it's gonna be your question under George Bash and Matthew Flinders. Sailing through a strait off Australia in 1798, George Bash and Matthew Flinders proved this was an island.
Tasmania.
Tasmania is correct. You're up to 900. All right, Dante and Danny, step up to the challenge. your question under Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Both Dante and Danny, hands on the buzzers. This poet joined forces with Samuel Taylor Coleridge to publish lyrical ballads. And that's
Danny.
Take it.
Was it Shel Silverstein?
Nope, that's incorrect. You'll lose 200 on that one. Dante, do you know it or you want to pass it?
Pass it.
All right, that's fine. William Wordsworth, we were looking for. William Wordsworth. All right. And Alex, you already know where you're going to go with this last one.
Mafia Family Ties.
Okay. We have Don Vito for 150, Carlo Gambino for 200, and Raymond Patriarca for 250. And with that, go ahead and get your question and the wager.
He's already put in the chat. He
Okay,
put
just
the
wanna make sure.
150.
Everybody knows that the values are now doubled, and you guys are now playing for $300. Here it is. All three of you, go ahead and get your buzzers ready to go. Your question under Don Vito. Don Vito heads this fictional family that's at the center of Mario Puzo's The Godfather. And that's Danny.
Oh,
Corleone.
Corleone is correct. So you're
the
getting
one I busted before.
Goddamn.
So that was close. Anyways, Danny, you have the opportunity to keep going if you want. But I must caution you on this one, Danny. You keep going and you get the question wrong, you'll lose that money value. What are you going to do?
I'll the opposite of keep going.
Oh, you want to stop? Okay, that's fine. All right, so that'll be the end of the first round. Alex has 900. Both Dante has in the hole with 200, and Danny in the hole with 100. And we'll go ahead and take our first commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to play in the second round, where the money values will now doubled in this one. So we will do that right after this. So stay with us.
Broccoli, $1.79 on debit card.
Casserole, anyone?
Tuna, $3.59. Crescent rolls, $2.39. Getting everyone together for dinner,
You certainly are in a pickle.
priceless. There are some things money can't buy.
I'm stuffed to the gills.
For everything else, there's debit MasterCard, accepted at your favorite supermarket.
Alright, and welcome back to the challengers in this one. As Alex has 900, Dante's in the hole for 200, and Danny in the hole for 100. Alright, hopefully you guys, Dante and Danny, will get out of the hole for this one. And we'll go ahead and show the next 6 categories in the second round, and they are Gillis, medical people, 4-letter sports term, military movies, the theater, and U.S. history. And Alex, since you're still in the lead, and go ahead and pick a category.
All right, let's start with four-letter sports term.
All right. We have hockey for 300, basketball 400, and figure skating 500. Go ahead and place a question and the wager. And everybody's going to the basketball question on this one, where the values are now doubled, where this time you guys are playing for $800. Dante and Danny, this is an opportunity for you guys to get out of the hole, though. If you get it right. Everybody, hands on your buzzers. Your question under basketball. This basketball play, where when a player sets a screen and then receives a pass, includes 2 four-letter words. Oh, and that's Alex.
Is it slam dunk?
Ooh, no, that's incorrect.
Oh no!
Dante or Danny?
No guess.
All right. And that's time. Actually, pick and roll. Pick and roll.
Pick and roll.
Where, again, player sets the screen, receives that pass, and that's a pick and roll. That's all right. And Alex, since you're still in control, go ahead and pick another category.
So with military move.
Military movies. Okay. We have Eileen Brennan for 300, John Wayne 400, and Jack Warden 500. Go ahead and place a question and the wager. All right, one going for the Eileen Brennan question. 2 of you going for the John Wayne. Both Dante and Danny stand by for that. And Alex, step up to the challenge. Your question under Eileen Brennan. Eileen Brennan earned an Oscar nomination for playing Captain Lewis in this Goldie Hawn comedy.
Is it Private Benjamin?
Private Benjamin is correct. You had 300, so now it's at 400. All right, Dante and Danny, step up to the challenge. Your question under John Wayne, hands on your buzzers, if you know this question under John Wayne. Remember this film. The first one John Wayne directed, it was set in Texas in 1836.
No guess.
Now
I'm
it's good
scared.
time. It would have been easier in this one. The Alamo. The Alamo.
Alamo.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that one.
All right. And Alex, since you got the last question correct, go ahead and pick another category.
U.S. history.
U.S. history. Okay. We have George Armstrong Custer for 300, Samuel Gompers for 400, and Rough Riders 500. Everyone, go ahead and place the category and the wager. boy. Everybody's going and again, dollar values now doubled, and you guys are now playing for $600. And again, Dante and Danny, hope you both of you have the opportunity to get out of the hole in this one. And here is your question under George Armstrong Custer. It was the last battle in which George Armstrong Custer saw action. And that's Dante.
Dante.
Oh, man. I'll take a chance to say the Revolutionary War.
Oh, no. That's wrong. Anybody else? And that's Alex.
The Battle of Little Bighorn?
Yeah, that is the correct answer. Or just Little Bighorn, but you got it. You're not up to 1,000. And you have the opportunity to keep going in this one if you want to. However, again, I must caution you. If you get it wrong, either of the money values, you'll lose that money value. What do you want to do? You want to keep going, or you want to stop right there?
I'm going to take a chance with Samuel Gompers.
Samuel Gompers. Okay. All right. Your question under Samuel Gompers, this time for $800. Of AFL, NFL, or NHL, the one Samuel Gompers helped found.
Was it AFL?
AFL is correct. You're up to 1,800. Do you want to sweep the board, or you want to stop right there?
I think we'll stop right here.
Okay, that is fine. Don't blame you one bit. All right. Have 3 categories left. Which one are you going to pick?
Medical people.
Medical people. Okay. We have Havelock Ellis for 300, Howard Florey and Ernest Chan for 400, and William Osler 500. Go ahead and pick a question and a wager. All right. 1 going for the Havelock Ellis question, while 2 of you going for the William Osler question. Both Dante and Alex stand by for that question. And you, Danny, step up to the challenge. And your question under Havelock Ellis.
Okay.
All right. Havelock Ellis' 7-volume work on the psychology of this was at first considered pornographic and only for doctors.
I'm gonna say sex.
And Danny, you are finally out of the hole, though. So you're now up to 200.
Wow.
All right. Okay, Dante and Alex step up to the challenge. Both of you going for the William Osler question. Hands on your buzzers. Your question under William Osler. All right. In 1873, William Osler gave us the dish of this third type of blood corpuscle.
No. Yes.
That's going to be
I
time.
got nothing.
Platelet platelet we're looking for.
Uh,
All right. And Danny, since you got the question correct, pick one of the remaining two categories.
Okay. Let's go the theater.
The theater. Okay. We have Herschel Bernardi for 300, Jack Albertson and Sam Leveni for 400, and Lieber and Stoller for 500. Go ahead and pick a question and the wager.
Then I don't. I have to cut the light. And then so.
All right, two of you going for the Herschel Bernardi question, while one going for the Lieber and Stoller question. Dante, stand by for that question, and both Alex and Danny step up to the challenge with your question under Herschel Bernardi. All right, for Herschel Bernardi, on November 17th, 1968, Herschel Bernardi opened on Broadway in this role, made famous by Anthony Quinn in a 1964 film. All right, Alex.
Fiddler on the Roof?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You'll lose 300. Danny, if you know it or you want to pass it.
I'll pass.
All right, that's fine. Zorba the Greek. Zorba the Greek we're looking for.
Oh,
All right, and Dante, step up to the challenge and your question under Lieber and Stoller. Lieber and Stoller, composers on Broadway, made it to Broadway with this 1995 showcase of their music.
Rant. I'm sorry. Rant.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Smokey Joe's Cafe. Smokey Joe's
No, I got
Cafe we're
that.
looking for. You lose 500 on that one, down to 1,300. All right, and with that, Danny, since it's the last category left, go ahead and read it.
Oh, Gillis.
Okay. All right, we have Joe Gillis for 300, Jim Gillis 400, and Lester Gillis 500. Go ahead and place a question and the wager. All right. Needing one more, and then oh, Dante. Oh, there. I was about to say something. Okay, there you go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. Just needing the question and the wager from you.
Whew. Well.
yeah, right, but
Okay, there we go. All right, one will go for the Joe Gillis question, while two of you going for the Jim Gillis. Dante and Danny stand by. Alex, step up to the challenge under Joe Gillis. All right. So your question under Joe Gillis is this. Joe Gillis, played by this actor, gets involved with Norma Desmond in 1950's Sunset Boulevard?
Was it William Holden?
William Holden is correct. You add 300 to that, that's 1800. All right, Dante and Danny, step up to the challenge.
Oh god.
Your question under Jim Gillis. Dante and Danny, hands on your buzzers for this Jim Gillis question. All right, on early TV, Jim Gillis was a friend and neighbor in the life of this William Bendix character. And that's Danny.
Danny.
Would that be Dobie Gillis?
Oh, no, that's wrong. And you're in the hole now for 200. Dante, do you want to take a guess or you want to pass?
I'm passing.
All right. That's fine. Chester Riley. Chester Riley we were looking for.
Oof.
And Dante and Danny, unfortunately, you'll not be going to the final challenge since you're finished up in the negatives in this one. But, however, I mean, don't feel bad though. You will receive you'll get $1,000 consolation prize in this one.
Yeah.
So, at least you'll get something out of that. So, both of you, thank you for playing. And Alex, it is just you and that final challenge.
Alright, have a good show, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright. Anyways, it's down to you with this category. TV by the numbers. You can go for even on Johnny Depp and Holly Robinson for the easier category, for the easier question. You can double your winnings by on Anne Romano. That'll be the medium question. Or you could triple your winnings on Adam Rich and Willie Ames, which is our hardest question. And before you decide on which question you want to go for and the wager, I'll give you some time to think about it, and that time starts now. All right, Alex, how much of your 1800 did you go for? And the question? Okay. Gonna go $1,200 on Johnny Depp and Holly Robinson. That is all right. With that, you get it right, Alex. That is gonna be $3,000. If not, you'll go down to $600. But it would have not mattered. But you're gonna get more money nevertheless. All right. Here is your question under Johnny Depp and Holly Robinson. Johnny Depp and Holly Robinson were undercover officers who fought crime in high schools on this Fox drama.
Was it 21 Jump Street?
And Alex, you got yourself $3,000 and you have won your third game. So, with that means you won your third day, and you get to go to the Ultimate Challenge worth $27,000, as we will do that on the next episode. So you got $3,000 that you won in the main game, plus the $7,750. And so far, though, for your 3 days there, you got yourself $10,750. And you'll get, as I mentioned, you'll get to play the Ultimate Challenge next time on the next week's episode. And folks, we're out of time now. Thank you guys so much for watching the Challengers. And if you like this, please go and give this a thumbs up. And please like this video, leave a comment. And if you're brand new to the David 3000 Network, make sure to subscribe. And also not forget to tap that notification bell under the David 3000 Network on your YouTube app so you'll never miss an upload or live stream. And once Alex goes for the Ultimate Challenge worth $27,000 next time, I'm Brandon Martin saying thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time for another round of the Challengers. Take care. Bye for now.
Some of our contestants on the Challengers will receive table soccer from Sportscraft, a unique tabletop soccer game. The action is fast and furious. Realistic-looking players and fields add to the fun. Sportscraft, the games people play. And from Pier 1 Imports, this white willow picnic basket complete with colorful linens and plastic picnic wear. Make your next outing a special event from Pier 1 Imports. It's the Lone Star Singleodian. Whether you sing, rap, or shout, the Lone Star Singleodian turns you into a one-man recording studio. Now you can sing along with your favorite hits from Lone Star. And the Fuji Discovery 400 Telescope, a compact camera full of creative functions. Brilliant close-ups, autofocus, and loading are only a touch of away from Fiji. And Fun Phones. Why use an ordinary phone when you can use a fun phone? Drive your friends crazy with built-in sound effects, voice tips that tell time and music from Fun Products. And the York Deluxe CD audio rack system featuring digital tuning, a dual cassette deck, turntable, graphic equalizer, and remote control. Make yours a Yorks. This is Jason Icanio speaking for the Challengers, a David 3000 Network presentation.